Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, today we're going to talk about clan versus clan. How do you maximize your rewards without maximizing your credit card? I'm going to look at this through the point of view of my endgame account and then also my free-to-play account and kind of talk about where do I emphasize my time, my energy, my resources, and where could you throw stuff in if you want to, but perhaps I wouldn't necessarily suggest it. Now, there's always a chance to get either Blood Shield Ring accessories or the reaction accessories. And in terms of where they're useful, well, the Blood Shield are actually super cool for Scarab Boss or for generally like helping your team stay alive. But for Scarab Boss, it just means that you don't have to worry about shield champions. So they become really useful throughout the game. Reaction gear is mainly for arena and honestly mainly for endgame arena. Unless you're building a go second team, a team that wants to survive the first hit, it's mainly useful for the arena. But they're decent accessories. But I think the main thing that I focus on is not whether or not we win these, is actually can we max out the points required to beat the clan versus clan setup. And I'm talking about this for both my main account and my free to play. How many points do we need to be scoring? Normally, my clan is a tier 6 clan. We've actually dropped back to tier 5. And interestingly, the main difference here is we go 2 epic books instead of 1 legendary book. It's quite a substantial drop. It's also quite a drop, though, in number of points that you need to earn. And we are doing a bit of a clan rebuild, so this kind of works for us. On the free-to-play, the points required are quite different. So you need to hit, we're a tier 1 clan in the free-to-play, 600,000 points. And actually the rewards along the way here for a new account starting off, these chickens are massive. Yeah, in terms of getting what, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 3-star chickens. It's not like going to change my account, but a 4-star chicken along the way as well. If we could get to that, that's actually pretty big. The clan gold here is actually kind of big. So you do want to get as close to these 600,000 points as you can. But obviously on a free to play, I'm not spending any money. So we have to find a way to get there. I'm not a big believer in this personal rewards section. Now, a couple of things. They kind of got the rewards around the wrong way, right? So clan rewards, your clan doesn't need to win. Personal rewards, your clan does need to win. Should be the other way around, but it doesn't matter. Whatever, it is what it is. So to get any personal reward at all, your whole clan has to win the fight. Okay? And then when you look at what you get versus the amount of points you need. So the free to play here, I would normally, to get to the level I need to maximize our win, if everyone did the same, I need about 20,000 points. To get to maximize tier 1 rewards, which honestly is not worth my time. You know, a bit of energy, a 3-star chicken here at 25,000 points. It's like, come on. This is very, very weak in terms of personal rewards. You know, 100,000 to max it out. It's a huge amount of points for someone who's playing at this level of account. A huge amount of points. In fact, the only way I'm getting there really is if I've saved up fragment champions, fusion champions, and I'm pulling them all. I'm pulling shards. I'm doing, you know, I'm wailing out basically. So that's never going to happen. So I forget totally about personal rewards. And if I factor in my main account, you're probably like, yeah, but on the main, it's got to be different. Well, it probably is different. I mean, we're tier 5 here. We're usually tier 6. But still, the rewards, I mean, yeah, a couple of void shards, I guess. But 350,000 points is a lot of points. It's an awful lot of points to get to max out the personal rewards. Maybe this one here, the milestone 8, I could achieve with just doing my normal stuff. And yeah, get a void shard and a couple of pieces of gear and a book. It's okay. But I'm not that fussed about them, right? So I'm not all in for this. I'm more about team player. Can we hit our milestone as a team? Now, there's some things which, you know, it kind of goes against the way I want to play the game. But it kind of falls in line with this kind of wait Shadow Legends. Yeah, this is what we've been waiting for. Yeah, if you've got champions that you want to book, upgrade their skills, now is the time to do it. Through Clan v Clan, booking champions is probably one of the best ways to score points. And it's sad that they've done that, but it is the truth. So my free to play here, the only person I've got a kind of book just waiting is War Maiden. So I can throw it in, cheeky 500 points straight away. you think about it, we needed 600,000 points with 30 members. I need to hit 20,000 points. Yeah, 20,000 points. If we all did that, then we'd hit the top tier. So we kind of need to be thinking in that way. How do we get to those 20,000? Now, if I had a great epic to book out, I was hoping that I would have a great epic by now, but I don't. Caden's the closest I've got. And I've been kind of like toying with myself. Should I book him or not? I'm not going to. I don't think that I need to. I think everything that he does well enough without books. So I'm going to save these books for better epics down the road. But this would be a lot of points to me if I threw these books up on Caden. So yeah, so this is a good time to do it. Just save your books for a clan v clan unless you're desperately trying to kind of progress your account. The other thing which you just kind of save for these events really is Great Hall upgrades as you're kind of leveling through. I don't have any ready to go. I could do this one, but honestly, I want to level 4 my crit damage. But yeah, any of the kind of Great Hall upgrades that you're saving towards, just pop those through Clan v Clan and you'll get yourself a decent amount of points for that as well. So it's all just kind of like saving stuff at that point. They do have, now and then they'll do a shard event alongside a Clan v Clan tournament. I would suggest that's not a good time to pull shards. I would suggest it's not a good time to go all in for champions, albeit you get a ton of points if you pull a champion, especially a new one for your account. So on the main account here, I've actually got Vlad waiting to be summoned, and I've got Domlock waiting to be summoned. If it's a new champion to you, you get a bonus 20,000 points. You get 10,000 for summoning a legendary anyway. I'll show you actually. My main account's not such a big deal. So you get points for summoning a legendary. And then you also get points if it's a new champion for your account. So smacking in 30,000 points straight out there just by having a legendary rating to go. However, if I was on an account where I actually, valued resources more than I do on my main, that's not a good time for me to pull that champion. I'm much better waiting for a champion chase event. Yeah, in my opinion, especially if there's one that's linked to a fusion or a fragment collector, because that's where you're going to want to try and maximize those point scoring, like shard based point scoring. Now, 3 versus 3 tag team arena defense is one of the most important things to set up. Should have done this yesterday. So every single defensive fight, you should have this set up. Just 3 unleveled, ungeared champions in the mix, throw them in, and then basically you become an easy win. Yeah, and what you want to do, actually 3 versus 3 is the best place to get points without spending any resources at all. You get 10 as your refill, get an extra refill on the day for doing your advanced quests. And then I've actually saved yesterday's refill as well. And then actually to buy another refill is only 15 gems if you wanted to like spend a small amount of points. But if you let yourself drop back and have these easy win fights like this one I'm going to face here, it's literally like a couple of seconds of your time. Before you know it, you can actually get 30 odd fights in a very short amount of time, as long as you've dropped your defense back. It doesn't work that well, my free-to-play, but look at that. 660 points towards the tournament here. 660 for that one, few 6-second fight or whatever. It's incredibly huge. It's a huge amount of points that you can score for no resources at all, for no pain. And you just want to be looking for those easy wins like this one as well on the main. So on the main account, this is kind of easy to do because I'm already in quite a high level of gold arena. People will fight me, they'll knock me back, and I'll keep fighting these free win teams. If I'm on the free to play, it's much harder to do. So because I'm in bronze 1 and I'm not really a team that advances, in my defense, I do have weak defense. So I do have an easy win for people to face. But the easy wins against that, I can pick up are a bit fewer and further between. They're still there though. So all it means is I need to play the game more than I do on my main. I need to find these free wins, and it's still one of the best sources of points for an account. It just means that you might need to be a little bit more active to find the options to fight. Yeah, so you see here, we are blowing people up, no problem. This is obviously a completely easy free win. But we still get 90 points. So if you think about that point score that I was talking about, 20,000. So let's say we, over 2 days, we do our 20 fights. Yeah, so what's that? 1,800. It's like about 3,500 points worth of 3 versus 3 arena in a couple of days. So that's already like, you know what, nearly a fifth, about a fifth of what we need to score in total just through this this setup. And also, you should be doing it anyway, even though it's a bit of a bore, because you want to be collecting up your fragments towards Drex. So actually, this becomes a really good investment of time during a clan v clan fight. So next one on the list then is the Forge. The Forge is actually a huge area for points, and you can also get yourself more silver in the meantime here. So you can literally go in, and either if you've got some good potential artifacts that you can make for your account, so for the free to play here, if I've got perception gear, which is kind of like 5-star, I'll be taking it, and I want to put decent charms on it. And we'll try our luck, see if we can get ourselves a nice 5-star piece. And we've got, for the free to play, this is actually not horrendous, even though it's a flat attack piece, which is pretty terrible. But the main reason that I want this gear on the free to play is to boost my accuracy, plus 40 for a 2-piece set. It's got more accuracy on it as well. So short term, I actually keep this and probably roll it to level 8. It's at least going to be for someone in a faction war team. And then for the other pieces, I would take off the roll it good stuff for the lower level. And I mean, if I get a 4-star piece here, which is actually half decent, I would keep it. But everything else, I roll it. I get tournament points, 20 points a pop. Look at this. And if it's a 4-star piece with some sort of half decent substats, I would keep it again for a faction war champion. The 3-star stuff is just, honestly, it's not quite good enough. 3-star, I can't bring myself to keep a 3-star piece. But you'll see we rack up a decent amount of points in a short period of time. We're also pretty much timesing our silver by 8 for anything we sell as a minimum. So it's a good silver investment as well. So literally you would run through everything in the Forge, burn it out. And if you've been able to do any Doom Tower stuff, then do the same there. You use all of your Forge materials. Maybe save like a couple for each of these resilience and perception sets, just in case you roll the advanced quest over the next couple of days and you're not able to do it. But you should get those materials back pretty damn quick through faction wars anyway. Juicy. 5-star chicken. We love it. So yeah, the Forge is actually a big one. And then on the back of the Forge, you might then get some new pieces. Well, try and do this in line with a artifact enhancement event like we've got running right now. But you then want to roll stuff up. So if you've got stuff to roll, this is a good time to do it. You actually get a lot of points in Clan v Clan for rolling up your gear. So, you know, if we're looking for half decent pieces to roll, this is a good time to take pieces up to 12. Or if you've got pieces sitting on your champions which are not yet level 16 and you want to take it up to 16, when you've got those two things side by side, yeah, the clan versus clan and an artifact event, it's actually a good double whammy to earn resources. So it's not a bad investment of your silver. This is nice double rolled accuracy here. Love a speed roll to come in here. But yeah, it becomes actually a pretty good return for your investment in gear. So all of this stuff that I'm doing, by the way, on the free-to-play, I'm going to do on the main account as well. But I will be using Faberstoff's RSL Helper on the PC because it's just an absolutely insanely good tool. It does things like auto forge. It does faster gear rolling. I also can use, I'm on BlueStacks here. I'm not using it on the free-to-play because I said I wouldn't. But you can also set your, let me just make this a bit bigger so you can see. You can download BlueStacks on a PC and you can just throw on eco mode. And again, that will speed up your gear rolls. I'll show you one time just so you can see what I mean. But you can literally go in, upgrade a piece of gear. And because you're on eco mode, look how fast it rolls the gear. Plarium, make this happen in the game all the time, please. It's so long to not do it this way. Please, help us out. Help out the free-to-players. Help out the mobile gamers. Oh, wow, this is expensive. This is an expensive showcase, but there you go. And then you literally just flick eco mode off again, and you're back to normal. But yeah, it's a good investment of your resources in terms of the clan v clan and generally against an artifact event. Now, there's some stuff that you just do, like on you know, on a daily basis, we do clan boss. Yeah, it's just a thing that we do. So it's not like you would stop doing that, but it's worth saying that, you know, clan boss rewards, I was just literally finishing over. Clan boss rewards are actually good. Yeah, they're pretty good here. They give you a decent chunk of points. And same for faction wars. Again, it's just doing something you do on a day-to-day basis, but you get a good, if you're high level, you get a couple of thousand points per max run. You do want to try and do stage 21s if you're able to for faction war days. Otherwise, I normally run stage 20 actually. But for faction, for clan v clan days, I do run 21s, and I run as many versions of clan boss as I can. You know, on the free to play, obviously, I don't run multiple versions of clan boss. I'm running like normal and easy, but still, it gives me 160 times 2, so I'm getting like 300 points for normal and about half of that for easy. It's just extra free stuff. You know, it's free to do, and you're gonna do it anyway. So that's just stuff that you kind of just do, yeah. And that's just going to add together in for your points, which gets you towards that 20,000 mark. Now, the last thing really is how you spend your actual energy. And what I would advise is don't do anything too dissimilar to what you normally do. Okay, you should just doing those other things that I've said. Get yourself as a clan, if you've got an organized clan, get yourself pretty close to the max points. I'm in a totally random clan. Yeah, as a free-to-play, I joined a totally random clan. So it'd be interesting to see where we get to at the end. But I would get close to 20,000 points. I normally do. On the main account, I normally get close to a couple of 100,000 points just playing the game. I never spend money through clan v clan stuff. But when it comes to like just spending your general energy, you can just go into the objectives and see. This changes every time, yeah? So look to see where the extra points are being offered. They do a double point thing. Against some different criteria. So actually Forge is double points for this time, which I just spoke about. But for this week, it's double points on Finite. So if you're looking to farm somewhere with your extra energy, Finite's going to be a good one. They're doing double points on Potion Keeps. It's actually perfect for my free-to-play because I really need to do Potion Keeps to break through some different missions. So this is actually awesome. But I would just suggest, like, have a look, see if it falls in line with an objective that you've got personally. If it doesn't, just go back to farming up champions. You know, champion leveling gives you points anyway. So it might be that you just go and throw your energy back into your campaign farming. Yeah, and okay, it's not specifically a clan v clan thing, but ultimately it will still be earning you points. The worst thing you can do, I mean, I've just got 500 energy for my day. So I've got a ton of energy to use, but the worst thing you can do is just sit on your energy and not use it, right? So anything to do with campaign farming will just top up your point score. And you'll find with those simple tips, you know, the main ones being 3 versus 3, the Forge, leveling gear, leveling artifacts, using your books at this time. Those 4, I'd say, are actually the big point scorers for someone who doesn't want to spend any money in the game. And you'll see whale accounts kind of going all in. Don't take any notice of that. You don't need to do that at all. Unless you are hell-bent on getting those personal rewards, which I think are probably, as I said earlier, a bit of a low value for the amount of investment. Then, you know, you can just play the game, enjoy the game at your own time, but just be a little bit more strategic about what you choose to do. 55 points there for that run. Yeah. So again, like we're talking an aim of 20,000 points. It's not long before you start chalking up enough points to actually smash your way through some of these things. So there you go, guys. I've been Hell Hades. I will catch you later.